Hi friends, I'm Laura and this is Lalo Wellness. Welcome to my office today. The reason I'm bringing your yoga practice today to you from my office is that is going to be the focus of our practice. A few simple stretches that you can do to help bring some mindfulness into the middle of your workday, as well as kind of loosen up that body and get reconnected with the body. Let's get started. To start our practice, we're going to move toward the edge of our seat or wherever you need to be so that your feet are flat on the floor. Let your hands just rest wherever they feel comfortable, maybe on your lap, or if you have arms on your chair, you can rest them on the arms of the chair, whatever feels good to you. You can close your eyes if you'd like to do that. That might feel a little uncomfortable in an office setting. So it's okay to just take a soft gaze at one spot by your desk, or maybe even let your head drop and take that soft gaze towards your hands, wherever feels comfortable for you. Let's just take a few moments to breathe and reconnect with your body. Maybe noticing if your shoulders are a bit shrugged up or rounded in, especially if you've been spending a lot of time at your keyboard today. And just noticing how that body's feeling. And checking in with your thoughts. And taking a few deep breaths. Sit up a little taller as you breathe in. Bring some energy into your body and your mind. And then exhale, softening through your shoulders and relaxing your thoughts. Maybe just letting any stress or anxiety go. Let yourself gently nod your head, yes and no. Be mindful of how far back you lean your head. Sometimes our neck gets a little bit compromised feeling if we lean back too far, so just take it where it feels good for you. Come to neutral, shaking that head no. Gentle and slow movements here, releasing the neck. Come to the center, let your chin drop toward your chest, and then gently rolling from one shoulder across the chest to the other shoulder. Come back to your breath. Come back to that nice long spine. And we come to the center, lifting the chin off the chest. Let's go ahead and just take a nice little roll through the shoulders. Back, front. You can make those shoulder rolls as big as you want or as big as you have space for. Let's take your left hand and reach it to the outside of your right knee. I'm going to take that right hand and just bring it behind you, either maybe pushing on your armrest if you have one, or up to the top of your chair, whichever feels good to you. Turn toward the back of that chair and find a gentle twist for your spine. And we slowly begin to release that. Take your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Let's find that twist on the other side. Again, maybe you're reaching behind the arm or the back of your chair rather, or to the arm of your chair. Just giving yourself a little assist with that twist. 2 to 3 breaths here. And then we slowly begin to unwind. Taking your left hand now, reach overhead. And taking that right hand, reaching for the arm of your chair, maybe the side of your chair. Take a big reach overhead. maybe you take your gaze toward your bicep or straight ahead or down toward the floor. And then we release, dropping your left hand down. Let's reach up with the right hand first and then reach across the body toward the edge of your chair or the arm of your chair, really lifting your ribs up and away from your hip. Same options for your gaze to the bicep, straight ahead or down below. And then slowly let yourself release out of that. Let's reach one arm out to the front, tip up the fingers, gently pulling back. And then you let your fingers drop facing the floor. Again, just gently pulling back, not so much on the joint, but on the top of that hand. And give that wrist a little movement, a little circle one way, around the other. And then we come over to the other side, gently pulling those fingers back. Keeping your arm up at shoulder line so you feel that stretch all the way into your forearms. And then we let those fingertips come down, gently pulling back on the back of the hand. And find that nice twist for the wrist one way and then around the other. Take a big breath now, reaching out to the side and then come across the chest. Wrap your hands around the back of your shoulders, gently pulling the shoulders forward. Your left arm is on top of the right, lifting up your elbows till they're about level with your collarbone. Hug those shoulders forward. You can stay right here or bring the backs of the hands together or the palms of the hands together, finding those eagle arms. And we slowly unwrap those arms. Take that big deep breath out. Exhale, bringing the right arm on top of the left. Again, elbows up high, level with your collarbone. Hug your shoulders forward. Same options here. You can stay here or bring the backs of the hands together or the palms of the hands together for your eagle arms. Inhale, taking that deep breath out. This time as you exhale, bring your hands behind your head, lace your fingers, and gently press your head back into the hands. Elbows squeezing toward the back, shoulder blades squeezing together, gently leaning into it. Now, keeping your hands right here, we're going to start to hinge forward from the hips. Make sure those feet are flat on the floor and come into a ragdoll. Releasing your hands from behind your head, grab for your opposite elbows and allow the elbows to pull your spine into a nice long decompression. Just resting your chest on top of your thighs. And releasing your elbows. Bring your arms behind you. Lace your fingers together down at the base of your spine first, and then gradually allowing your hands to drift toward the ceiling. Allow the hands to come back down to the base of your spine. Release the fingers, maybe holding onto the edges of your seat. Slowly roll it up through your spine, one vertebra at a time. Let's lift your left leg up. Bring your hands around to the front of that leg to give it a little support. Nice little circle through the ankle here, taking it around both directions. And bring that ankle all the way up to rest on top of your right knee. Hands come on top of that inner thigh and gently begin to hinge forward just to the extent that you feel good. Getting a little bit of release here into your glutes. And then gently pressing away. Let's put that left foot down and bring the right foot up off the floor, wrapping your hands around the front of the knees, rotating through your ankle both directions. And then placing that ankle on top of your knee. Let your arm rest on the inside of that inner thigh, and then gradually hinging forward just again to the extent that you feel comfortable with, and begin to feel that gentle stretch. And then gradually coming out of that, bringing both feet back down to the floor, letting your hands rest here. Give yourself a couple more deep breaths, checking back in with your body. See if you feel a little bit looser. Maybe you want to go back and spend a little more time on a couple of those stretches. Or maybe you're feeling good right here. If you have the opportunity, give yourself a few moments to continue to just slowly breathe and check in with the body. And then when you're ready, charge back into your day. I hope that this practice has helped stretch you out, loosen you up, bring you back into your body, into your breath for just a few moments today. If you enjoyed this practice, please make sure you like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and recommend it to anybody that you feel might benefit from it. Feel free to visit me at any time at laylowellness.com for more tips, hints, and ideas for taking a more holistic approach to wellness in your life.